know what y'all niggas already saying. Like, man, is it Monday? Nah, yeah, we forgot to put this shit out. My bad. Tuesday vibes. Niggas, nah, not fuck them niggas, man. Not fuck them niggas.
It was National Indigenous People Day, yo. You feel me? Shout out to our Native American listeners, you feel me? Yeah, take a break, share with our brothers and our cousins, you feel me? All that good shit. Smoke some good word. I say good word. Smoke some good weed. Peace piping and shit like that.
Oh man, I guess the important part is that we're here now.
Yes, sir. You feel me? All come together like butt cheeks. Pause.
What's up? It's your boy Camo. Kicking it with another rendition of the Two Ninja Kickback. I'm here with my brother from another. Two Phone Tone is in the building. Tone, how you feeling, my guy?
I'm groovy, my G. Got some. The rest of this motherfucking say I'm about to just throw this shit back. And I got me smoking some of the best right now. How about you, my good man?
I'm smoking some of the best, and I got me a Gatorade. Feeling good. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like, I woke up to the most incredible thing in my life in the past week or so, excluding the birth of my child or whatever. But we have a track with the great Tech Nine and The Rock himself rapping on that motherfucker. I didn't expect this.
Dwayne, the motherfucking Rock.
You want to talk about a motherfucking gift? Like,
let me ask you, like, on first initial response, not even listening to the damn song, just seeing the tag, the actual caption itself, like, was you guessing it was a rapper named Dwayne Johnson? Or did you, like, immediately know it was The Rock?
I immediately knew it was The Rock.
I ain't gonna lie, I was guessing. Like, I was Googling rappers named Dwayne Johnson. Like, I was like, who's this nigga with this generic-ass name?
No, because I know what you mean. Like, that's a real thing now. Because, like, I remember when Rondo #9 came out, and I was like, hold on. Is Rondo the basketball? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I totally know what you mean. Like, I totally get what you said.
This nigga Rondo had rocket launcher and all this other shit. Yo, I was like, yo, when the fuck was Rondo like this?
Listen,
I knew he was kicking niggas on the court, but not like this.
The Rock is like our black Chuck Norris. You ain't gonna just take Dwayne The Rock. You ain't gonna take Dwayne Johnson. You know, like, that's him. Like, you gotta come see that nigga for that. So, like, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen like the Instagram clips first. Like, the first thing I seen was like, I just woke up and it was like on mute. And I just seen the video a little bit, and I was like, this must be some promo for some new Fast and the Furious spinoff. Some shit, honestly. That's what I thought. And then
shit.
I wasn't even tapped in, yo. Like, I scrolled down a little bit more. I heard a little snippet of it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was ready to kill it. I was like, man, get out of here, man. I'm tired of this. And I finally sat down. I heard the whole song in its entirety. And as I'm listening to the song, I got even more worrisome for this nigga. Cause I'm like, oh, these niggas is on this motherfucker spitting.
Snapping.
Like, and this nigga running anchor? He closing this bitch? Cause I'm like, all right, they probably gonna throw him in the, early, middle of the pack or some shit. They put this man in the back and he brought it home. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. This nigga did his thing.
He did, yo.
He did his thing.
And what's so crazy is, like, out of all motherfuckers, yo, you could have never told me, yo, The Rock is on a song with Tech Nine and he's holding his own. Like, that shit right there is unfucking fathomable to, like, some niggas, yo. Like,
that's how I know the world ended, yo. We in a whole fucking Googleplex right now, nigga. The Rock got bars, nigga.
Nigga spitting 444 quotables and shit now and shit like that. Like, but I don't know. Like, for me personally, I was expecting some shit like for like long down the lines when it comes down to it. Like, like them overly athletic niggas being shit.
Yeah,
like
I know
when Kobe and like RP Kobe, but when he was rapping, motherfucking LeBron, when he had his old rap career,
I appreciate LeBron for not really putting none of that shit out, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
I heard some of it. It was bad, yo.
I needed.
I love this nigga LeBron, yo. That's my goat. So like, I
needed a King James mixtape, yo.
See, and that sounds hard as shit, yo. The King James mixtape, that alone, it's just, I don't know, yo. But I tell you what, man, that nigga definitely did his thing. Shouts out to The Rock. That nigga just found another bag he can get into, yo. When I heard that shit, I was thinking about this nigga Kevin Hart with his chocolate drop situation. I was like, do these niggas get on the track or something together? They start dissing each other. Something got to come out of this. This nigga got to diss this nigga.
It's crazy.
I need more.
Drop did just drop a single with 3 songs the other day.
See? Both of these niggas heating up, yeah. That's why I be telling you, gotta be multifaceted in this new shit, yo.
Yeah,
Like, you
look
gotta
at
do a
how
little
Lil
bit of
Duval
everything.
did it, yo. Lil Duval opens up his shows now just with Smile Bitch. You feel me?
You get a whole different fan base, I'm sure. Niggas thinking this nigga like came up off of this song. This nigga really started this whole shit on Def Comedy Jam.
And shouts out to Lil Duval too. You want to talk about a motherfucker that actually like it started from like I really remember Lil Duval from like motherfucking MySpace show. That's wow, you said that.
I remember this nigga. He had one of the funniest joints ever, yo. Oh bitch, you gonna chill with me? We gonna smoke
Yeah.
constantly, you know. Like I gotta find that shit, but he killed that shit too.
Shit, I fuck with the shit he did with Wale. The Is It Real shit. Talking about fake ashes and shit. You feel me? 8 shots of CCs. So have that ass looking right tonight.
Listen, man, that nigga one of them too.
He is, yo. Creative mind, yo.
Definitely, like you gotta be in this space, man. Like that's why niggas don't be wanting to get put in that box. Like, nah, nigga, I'm a creator. Like I do everything, nigga. You get locked into some other shit. Niggas think you one sided, so all your pleats come one sided. Nah,
That's why I
nigga.
appreciate niggas like Kendrick for real. Like, that's why it's hard for me to like actually like Drake as an artist sometimes for real. Because Drake is one dimensional. He doesn't give me nothing outside the ordinary. Drake, you feel me?
You always say that. I'm not even gonna debate you because you know real Drake fans and all.
No, no, I feel you. Like I'm starting to like
I'm not
Drake
gonna
now.
sit here and
Like
let you
I'm
just
a new
spew this
Drake fan.
blasphemy like in front of me right now. You talking to a stand, my guy.
I feel you, yo, but like all I'm just saying, like it's just certain like
That's a good
elevations when it comes
segue
to
too,
certain niggas.
because I'm a segue right after. Go ahead.
All right. I mean, because like let's say like for instance,
Nah,
Kendrick
stay
versus
in your Kendrick point. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying like because the whole Kendrick shit, like when it comes down to it, like you had what motherfucking Section 80, overly dedicated. Then you had Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City. Niggas tried to paint him in the box on that shit. You feel me? Then he
Right,
broke out of that box to Pimp a Butterfly. You feel me?
right,
Did a complete 180 from that whole degree, and then he hit niggas with Damn. You feel me?
right.
And it was just all different like avenues. You feel me? Like for some reason, like when it comes down to certain artists, even Big Sean, I give credit to because Big Sean give me different pockets and give me different like
Right.
avenues of this nigga and shit like that. But like for Drake in itself, it's just literally just all I hear literally is So Far Gone and Take Care in all
Right,
his songs.
right, right. You
No, there's
finished?
nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I'm finished.
I'm gonna hit you with this then. All right, you talking about like because the conversation was more so about out the box. Like everything you mentioned in is true musically, but you got to look at Drake starting his career as an actor, then
Oh yeah.
switching paths into a rapper to become the number one rapper. We talking about outside the box. Don't put me in a box. Nigga started as an actor. Nobody's seen this nigga becoming this fucking freak of nature. And then we talk about what this man is doing inside of gaming, what this man is doing inside of battle rap. We talking about
Mm-hmm.
somebody's diversified himself out of Kendrick, out of J. Cole, not J. Cole, out of Kendrick, out of Big Sean. Which one of these niggas got a Jordan brand Nike deal? Neither one of them, right? So we can't
Oh,
sit here and put like this nigga's outside the box where it matters. Nigga got a whole jet. Like you can't put Drake in that box. Like, yeah, this nigga makes phenomenal music. He's a rapper and singer, so it's two
no.
other check
Yeah, I
marks
ain't gonna
right
never
there
doubt it
too.
when it comes to business and moves, you feel me?
That's what I mean by don't
Niggas
put me
one
in
of
a
the best,
box,
you
yo.
feel me?
That's what I mean by not putting niggas in a
Okay,
box.
okay, okay.
Like you don't put the Rock in that box of like him just being an actor, or like he was in that box of just being a wrestler. He broke out of that and went into acting. Nobody believed him in the acting. Nigga became one of the prominent actors.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw that nigga in what was that
Scorpion
shit?
King,
Nah, it wasn't even Scorpion King. What was it? The
Be
Rundown
Cool, or Rundown too.
with
Yeah,
Stiffer.
yeah, Stifler. Yeah, that was the Rundown. See, he was dope in that shit too.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw him in that shit, yo, I knew he had something, yo. I knew he had something.
Nah, I knew he was really that nigga in the Gridiron Gang. That nigga really
Yeah,
showed me something in Gridiron Gang. Like I used to watch
yeah,
that movie
I ain't
all the
gonna say in
time.
front of you.
I was like, this nigga can act. Okay.
And then he bust out with Walk Tall later for real. I was like, yeah, The
Yeah,
Rock
hell
got
yeah.
that shit.
And he just like this nigga probably got 100 movies in the clip now.
Shit, my whole thing is though, like with The Rock, yo, like if he is gonna do this rap shit, yo, like I need him to like get into that Samoan bag heavy, yo. Like I need them the Samoans out of motherfucking what is it, Carson, California and shit. Because at one point back in like the 90s and the early 2000s, like the Booyah Tribe and all them niggas was popping and shit. Like, I need The Rock to come out with some shit like that because I'm feeling this shit, yo.
Listen, man, he could do it. I feel like The Rock is one of them fucking draw fours. He good everywhere, yo. This
Hopefully.
nigga like Visa, yo. He accepted everywhere. I don't think The Rock got no beast. Everybody loves The
Yeah.
Rock. He's a childhood hero to everybody, yo.
Yeah, I was about to say, you gotta be a wild, goofy ass nigga to really beef with The Rock.
Only
Yo.
reason you wouldn't like The Rock is because he fucked up your favorite wrestler as a child and just ruined you or some shit. I can see that. Like, he was like an
Yo,
avid Stone Cold fan or something,
we
yo.
all adults now, yo. Get over that shit.
I don't know, man. Some niggas don't let shit go.
I ain't gonna say in front of you, yo. I got over the fucking Undertaker losing.
Like, you remember when you was always a Kobe fan. I was about to say, you remember when the Lakers destroyed the Sixers, how hurt niggas was in the city? Like, everybody was rooting for the Sixers, yo. Everybody wanted AI to win. Lakers,
I ain't gonna say in front of you,
stop these niggas out. Like, my heart was broken.
I was an AI fan, but I was born a Lakers fan for real. You feel me?
I hated Kobe because of that shit. R.I.P. But I hated this nigga because of that shit. I couldn't believe it. I didn't like him as a player after that. I was like, man, this guy's just good.
It was rightfully so. You feel me? Especially at that time, like once you look at it, like because that game, like niggas battled that hearts out. That was like when AI crossed up Jordan for real and shit like that. Like
niggas left.
You gotta think about all the niggas that was AI fans and all the niggas that was Jordan fans. You feel me?
Right. That's that series and that play, like just them battling. That really, really solidified me loving basketball. Like to see some shit like that. Like you hear about great battles going down, but to really be a part of some shit like that as a kid, even with wrestling, like some of the WrestleManias and shit like that, like you have to see firsthand Rock and Sock connection, all of that shit. Like, you know, it creates moments in your life where it's like, you know, so I could definitely see a nigga holding on to some grudges, yo.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, as we were talking about Drake, I wanted to segue into like his whole situation, what he got on with caffeine and everything. I wanted to ask you if you had a chance to peep some of Madness or whatever.
I peeped a little bit of the promotion. I ain't really get to like peep any of the battles so far for real.
Well, it was a good event. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just to summarize it, like, you know, you had your good and bad events. I think Mook and Reed kind of fell flat to what everybody was expecting. You know, this battle was what, 12 or 13 years in the making or some crazy shit. Or 8, 7, 8. It was a few years in the making. I don't know if it was 12 or 13. That sounds like a lot. But
probably like a good, I think 8, maybe 9.
Maybe. But it's like, even then, like, you know, we were like kind of leading up to this.
It's still a fucking buck for real.
I'm old enough to remember the whole when niggas was supposed to battle. Like, I remember this. So for me, it meant something still. Like, I remember when I was watching Murder Mook diss Cassidy and like they was going back and forth and Reed was running around doing what he was doing. Like, I remember this. So for me, that kind of meant something. That kind of fell flat. Like, just generally speaking, it was a good battle. Like, you know, it's probably one of them joints you just got to dissect. Probably really go through some of the bars to really kind of get it. But like, you know, Easy and Chess was phenomenal. Okay. Surf came and did what he was supposed to do. Calico Geechee was a good battle. Like, it was a good event.
See, I ain't gonna lie, that's the battle I wanted to see right there for real.
Cal and Geechee.
Like, yeah, like I'm gonna have to find that one. Like, to be honest, like, that's the shit you gotta have in like your motherfucking car for real. Like on the speakers on 30 for real.
I'm gonna tell you, it was one of them joints I was looking forward to too, but it kind of fell a little flat. Then you had Shine and Hollow. It fell a little flat too.
Are you serious?
If you really want to see some shit, go watch the Easy and Chess. They left Earth, like Super Saiyan type shit. Like I don't know how to call it. Like the niggas got busy, like both ways. Like it's one of them rare battles where you can't skip. Like you just want to watch the whole thing. Like, you know how you might watch a nigga part, come back to it, whatever. You just kind of like, damn, I gotta see how this nigga respond. And when this nigga respond, you like, damn, I gotta see how this nigga respond. Like, hold on, yo. You know, a nigga try to respond and come off flat. You like, all right, let me chill. Let me go do this real quick. But no, it's definitely one of them. But like, even past that, like, I think niggas was debating on like whether or not Civil War was gonna be up to par with I think Summer Madness. If you look back at the Civil War card, like that was a phenomenal event as well. I don't know if you had a chance to check that out, but definitely like had a bunch of great battles.
Civil War card for real, but what you want to know what's so crazy about Summer Madness though? In a whole, I feel like sometimes when it comes to SmackDown days, like it's not living up to the. I wouldn't say like the hype, but the potential that it had back then for real. Like I say like 20. 16.
Have you seen any of this Summer Madness?
Nah, not yet.
Have you seen any of the footage?
Nah.
I don't know, man. Like this shit looked amazing. like it had to be about 3,000 people in this motherfucker. Like everything was perfect. Like the shit looked like the production is there. Like I don't think it was like I don't think nobody was upset with the event. I think it was a good event.
Oh, okay.
Like I say,
mean, how
in
you said like a
progression.
little bit of like the shit just kind of like felt like short for real. It like just kind of
Well,
like
it fell short for
hesitant
me. For me personally.
Okay. Now, because you like an in-depth fan for real, so you was probably expecting some like off the
I wanted everybody to leave Earth. You feel me? I thought it was supposed to be a night of chess and easies, like, you know what I mean? But you know, that's how I go with every event. Mm-hmm. Like, so you know, if you get 3 or 4, like I was happy Surf came and did what he was supposed to do. I'm a Surf fan. So I was just excited that, you know, this nigga getting his prominence back where it's supposed to be.
I ain't gonna lie.
I hated it had to be John. Exactly. That's I fucks with nigga on and off of battle rap. So like I fucks with Surf. I fucks with the wave. And I fucks with John. I hate it had to be him, but it looked bad. Mm-hmm. It looked spooky. I'm not gonna lie to you, it looked spooky.
But what's so crazy? You say John was looking spooky?
No. The 3-0 he caught on John looked spooky.
I was about to say like
he 30'd this nigga. Like John he said don't play around. He said he want him to come with 3 rounds. He came with 3 rounds. He couldn't take 3. It was bad. And John one of them, like John ain't known for like losing no battles.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how his next performance gonna go though. Truthfully. Cause he said he on one. Yeah, he outside and shit. So like, you know, I'm always here for Surf battles.
I feel you.
Then you know we got Easy, Chess, Surf, Rock, gun titles. Like that's crazy. What we about to get from that? Like that's gonna be crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, like this motherfucking Rock battle, like this is one of them battles I have been waiting for, like just to be like an avid Rock fan, to be honest, and shit like that.
Yeah, guy, like you talking about on this next card, him versus Twerk.
Yeah,
the Drake card.
And to be honest, I'm a recent Twerk fan. You feel me? I ain't gonna say like I'm the hardest. Like I ain't gonna like one of the deepest niggas for Twerk for real, but like I've been like listening to like a lot of this nigga shit recently for like the past couple months and shit.
I'm an avid Twerk fan. Honestly, I'm like a fan of his, the same I'm a fan of Sue Surf shit. Like I fucks with this nigga for battle rap and this nigga album fire. Like fire.
I gotta check that shit out for
sure. For sure. The album and shit. I like you gotta get more in these battle rap streets, nigga. Like when this nigga album came out, a lot of the blog media niggas was playing a lot of this shit at the beginning of a lot of their videos and shit. But yeah, no, it's album fire. But I'm definitely a big fan of this nigga Twerk. Like he one of them. Like I know he's been stumbling throughout his career and shit like that. But same thing with Chess. Like I put Chess at that same pedestal. Like me being like, you know, a nigga got that it factor. You just hear it. Like you can't match a nigga cadence. You can't match a nigga voice pattern. All that shit. Niggas just got it. Like when you talking about the sauce, it just don't come off like how this nigga said. Yeah. Nigga said, what he said against Charlie Clips? You about to get that old Catholic ass whipping the rulers back? That shit was nuts. Like, you can't, even if I said it, I ain't do no justice. But like, you know, like he just one of them. And then he in there against Rock, like that whole card crazy, yo. Like, I heard about that card, oddly enough, on Drake's IG. So like the promotion is there for that shit. Like, and even though I think the Summer Madness Smack was talking about, he got a big card coming after that to like, and then you just look at the niggas on this next card that's sponsored by Drake. That's a good look. So I don't think none of the niggas that's on that card about to play. I don't think you can play.
But when it comes down to it, shit, I ain't gonna say in front of you that when it comes down to it, that Drake tour for real, I ain't gonna say in front of you. I'm a little excited about that shit. I actually want to see Drake battle, to be honest, more than anything.
Hell yeah.
I remember he was supposed to battle like a while ago and shit like that.
Supposed to battle Mook. Nigga went out and became a CEO. He can't fucking battle Mook now.
Shit, but even on some shit like that for real, like if Drake gonna start hosting like his own rap leagues and shit like that, like
well,
I
wouldn't
be mad at seeing like
he in partnership with URL now, so like I don't think he's gonna host his own rap league. I think he might just probably put together certain cards inside of the URL. Like, cause I like if you remember a while back when Caffeine had first announced that they had was doing a merger with URL to, you know, show and host battles, it was Drake that gave niggas the alley oop, and then you go back and look at how much steak Drake got in caffeine. So you're like, okay, he putting content on that, which makes sense and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, of course, he gonna have certain shit. The nigga was just on what was it, the tournament? Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti. He kicked another 50 bands in niggas. So like, you see, he invested, and he a fan of the sport. You know, all the big ups are a fan of the sport. He just, you know, he's in the league that matters. So like, you know, the looks is bigger, like bigger and bigger, bigger and better.
Yeah, bigger and better. Yeah.
You go to New York, you might see your fucking face on the billboard. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, how you compete with certain shit like that?
Yeah, that is true. Added the superstardom and all that other shit for real. They carry that shit to a whole nother level.
These battle rap niggas are superstars now. They known across the world.
Yeah, that is true. Yo, it's crazy you even fucking said that. I saw clip some niggas in Asia for real actually trying to mimic like how niggas was actually coming off niggas on a smack tip for real.
Yeah. You know, your artists like that when it starts getting imitated.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I want to hear what like Korean gun buzz is like, my nigga.
I don't.
Like not on no K-pop shit for real. Like one of them niggas that like really be in the streets for real. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
But it's a language barrier, yo.
It is a language barrier, but like, shit, niggas.
I'd rather have niggas like that on the beat, though. Honestly, for me, I'd rather hear them on the beat.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it'd be tough for me to listen to British battle rappers. I ain't gonna lie to you. Outside of like Shoddy Har and a couple other niggas, like I can't listen to certain British battle rappers.
I feel you. Sound like niggas just coming at you with the whole fucking grind boys attitude, yo.
And I fucks with that shit, but like,
come with the goons.
That shit sound better over a beat.
With the hoons. You niggas got barbers. We line you up straight on the covers. Yes, I did it. Raps on the cats, I spit it. I love yo.
That nigga be going off. Yeah, that shit be it. Yeah. You start like, hold on, yo. That nigga be drumming. What else we got in the hip hop ethos? I know we was talking off mic about niggas finding out that Nelly ain't write his own bars or some shit. What was that story about?
Oh my god. Apparently a former, I don't know if he still is or if the St. Lunatics is still a thing for real. Any of our St. Louis listeners out there, hit niggas up and let us know immediately. Please.
I think the St. Lunatics is still together though.
Are they?
Who's it? Murphy Lee. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing my Googles right now.
It was Murphy Lee, Yeah Ali, Murphy Lee, Keywan. Damn, who else was it, yo?
City Spud.
Slow down.
Lee, Keywan, Nelly,
I
and Ali.
Hey, I was close, man. My hip hop card is still intact, nigga. Hey.
Yeah, apparently Ali was the ghostwriter for Nelly and shit like that.
Coming out the camp.
Yeah, coming out the camp for real, or I guess in general, I don't know. Like the details is kind of scared. You feel me? So all I know is, oh shit, it was formed in 1993. Yo, I keep telling niggas, yo, 1993 was a good year.
I was alive, dude, yo. Some niggas was babies. I was alive, nigga.
Oh, I was a baby, nigga. I was born. You hear me?
Oh, damn. See, nigga, you wasn't really soaking that up like I was.
Nigga, the day I was born was the greatest day of hip hop. I ain't gonna sit here in front of you, yo.
Hey, I feel you. I don't trust niggas
the greatest albums ever dropped when I was born, my nigga.
I don't trust niggas that was born after Pac died. I heard somebody say that shit. I was all right, cool.
Yeah, I was like 3 when that nigga died, yo. I ain't really remember that nigga, but I was alive.
I remember that nigga. Like I remember bits and pieces of it. I was young as shit too, my damn self. I ain't but a couple years older than you. I'm just talking shit.
I hate how niggas our age be trying to front like they remember seeing Jordan like going hard in the paint, and it was like, nigga, like we saw that nigga when he was like coming back from Washington. Like,
well, I remember some because I was born in '91, so like I was maybe like 5 or 6 around that era. Like I grew up watching.
But you know how niggas be gassing them up and shit. Like niggas was really sitting down watching fucking Fox 45 or the WB 54.
Oh yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. Nigga be younger than me. Like, yeah, nigga, Jordan was nasty. Like, nigga, you never really seen this nigga play. Cause I barely seen this nigga play.
Like he was barely even a hype for me. I just saw that nigga in like 2 games and I was cool.
Well, yeah, I grew up like my fucking stature came from like all the other shit, like the shit he was doing with Spike Lee, the shoes, all of the other shit. I rarely got to see this nigga play on the court like that. I just wasn't into
Once that
basketball
nigga
like
got
that at
on
the time.
Space Jam, that's when
You
I
feel
started
me?
seeing
Shit
that
like
nigga on
that.
the court for real. I was like, oh, okay, that's that nigga.
We got tossed out Space Jam because I believe I can fly on that motherfucker now, right? Can't even watch Space Jam no more.
I ain't gonna lie. It was a nigga playing that shit in Call of Duty yesterday, yo. And you talk about a nigga went on 120 game, like kills, like just killing niggas, yo. I believed I could fly yesterday, yo. I was killing niggas, yo. That's good. Shoot 'em up music now, yo.
That's crazy, yo. You stoking some type of sicko fire.
Nah, hey, yo. I mean, the nigga made good music,
not in the pervert way. My bad. I ain't even mean to throw that on
oh,
you. I meant more like a shoot up the school vibe. My bad, G.
oh,
Nigga
shit.
said
I
he
mean,
was on
shit.
100 something Kill Street.
I'm just saying, yo, like,
That's like when I
I don't
listened to
know if
that.
it was the anger that I
Nah,
had
I
for this
feel you.
nigga,
We
or
listening to
the
that.
actual joy, the fact that this nigga is getting like 100-something years for being a sick fuck. I just wish they kept the same energy with a lot of other people of the whiter shade. You feel me? But other than that,
Yeah, I be listening to that like Lil Uzi Vert, All My Friends Are Dead shit. When I get that shit on, I be skating around the map, yo.
nigga, what?
All my friends are dead.
And fuck around, turn around. All your friends are dead on your team. You the only nigga going in. You like, oh shit.
You gotta rush, nigga. But nah, yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe like just young hip hop, yo. Niggas ain't know Ray J was Brandy brother. Niggas thought Nelly was writing all that sauce. Like
I ain't gonna
especially
lie.
at that time, like at that
That make me
time,
look at him different now, though.
how Nelly was a pop
If
star.
Air Force Ones wasn't by Nelly, yo, that make me look at him different. I ain't gonna sit here and front
Yo,
you, yo. Like,
that was
I
by
need
the
to
label
know.
or something, yo. It probably was like in conjunction with his camp and the label or some shit, yo. Like Nelly was a superstar, bro. I never in my life like I don't know if it's like I was more privy to music or some shit. Like I was a nigga that would look at the other people that was on the records and shit. Like I always knew people had writers. That's what like when shit came out, like, oh, this nigga don't write all this shit. Like yo, well, you know, music is a collaboration.
That is true.
So if
That
I
is
got
true.
you in the studio, dog, like this is what you here for. You here to produce these hits together with me.
Yeah, and it all depends on the members inside the group actual positions, you feel me? So if
Yeah.
a nigga is labeled as a vocalist, like your shit gonna be added into this shit.
And
Like,
I'm sure Nelly had niggas on tracks and stuff like that too. Like I'm not saying like was it yeah
oh
Ali?
yeah, Ali was on hella shit.
Ali got every right to come out and say, I'm sure you want his prominence. Like, give me my credit, nigga. I need credit for my pen.
Possibly. But I ain't gonna lie, like when it comes down to the whole ghostwriter shit though, when ghostwriters do come out, it be like, nigga, you just fucked up the bag. Like niggas was paying you to be silent, you feel me?
Well, I don't necessarily know if Nelly was really getting it shaken no more.
Yeah, man, shit. Nelly was still crushing ass, my nigga. Like this nigga was just up on stage with Ashanti after like 20 years.
And this nigga, is he making any new music? Like, can I give him some of
but
this sauce?
He's still killing in Vegas and all that.
That's what I'm saying. So if you come out now and say, yo, I wrote a lot of them hits for Nelly, guess what opened up? That bag. Niggas like, oh, you wrote what? What you write, man? You got any more to menu?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the bag there just open. You might see this nigga on TV soon. You know how that shit go.
Get that man on the verses, yo.
I wouldn't be mad.
I miss the producers being on verses and shit like that, the songwriters and shit, where you really got to see the other side of music. I miss that shit.
But see, that's the sad part about that shit. To actually be a fan of like the deeper side of music, when you actually get to see like niggas actually like that created literally the fucking anthems of our summers, our lives and shit. Basically,
Yeah.
when niggas go into the stories, what's sad is a lot of like casual fans and shit like that. They don't care about that shit.
Right.
You feel me?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And that's the sad shit about that shit. Like, as like a nigga that's like is down for a fucking like show, but as well as like a fucking class. Like nigga, like that's a fucking dream of mine. Especially to have like Gucci and motherfucking Jeezy on stage for one. Like I never thought I'd see some shit like that a day in my motherfucking life. And have niggas start going into stories, but this nigga Gucci just saying, you know what, yo, fuck this shit. We smoking on RIP to the dead. Pookie Luke, you feel me? That shit was just like, and nigga, it was just like, it was just shit I thought I'd never see. Like it's 5 things I thought I'd never see in hip hop. Like that I still don't think I'll ever see Pusha T and Wayne have a handshake. I don't even think I'll ever see Pusha T and Drake having a handshake.
Yeah, I'll take
Shouts out
that
to Pusha T for dropping the album too.
Shouts out to T. I was just listening to Exodus 23 while you on that shit. I just wanted to say what a phenomenal song. Like if you ever get a chance, go listen to that shit. The video, visuals, everything is on point.
I ain't gonna lie. I forgot how hard Trouble on My Mind was until the other day.
You gotta remind yourself sometimes how good of a rapper is sometimes. Like you go look, you start scrolling down the nigga Rolodex. Like I had to remind myself of Wayne. I had to remind myself of a lot of niggas. Like yo, nah, it's a reason niggas is at that stature. Like it's a fucking reason niggas is up there.
Man, my nephew was coming at fucking Andre the other day. Yo, I actually had to sit this little nigga down and give this nigga a crash fucking course. Like, how dare you?
That's mad funny because I was actually watching like this interview with this nigga, and it was the shit he was saying in the interview. I was like, damn, we need to base a whole episode around that shit. But basically, what he was basically talking about was like why he got out of music, and he was breaking it down like, you know what I mean, sound changes, slang changes, and stuff like that, and you just not on that vibration as you get older, so you can't keep that same like cadence or pattern that them young niggas can because you don't know it. And it's like it's evident, like you see it. Like when you get some of the older acts to try to rap on these beats, they still have that same flow. They're still like, you know what I mean? They stuck in that air, and it don't always mesh or like mesh. And it's like I understood it. I was like, damn, I never really understood like that be a reason of somebody as great as him leaving hip hop. And I was like, that's crazy to think him. Like, you know what I mean? I never would thought that with him.
Like an actual god, you feel me? Walk away from that shit like that.
Right. I've never in my life would I have thought that Andre, it wasn't a beat that Andre 3000 could rap on, or he feel like he'd be out of date or out of touch.
And see, that's the craziest shit ever because like when it comes to like that off the wall shit, Andre is that nigga that you would expect for. You feel me? Like
right, the nigga was rapping in 3005 and 98 and shit like that. Like you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Yo, like you was already ahead of your shit. Your shit now. From back then, still
is like, you know what these little niggas is manifest. It's trying to manifest for real. Like
niggas is still trying to create some of the sauce that the camp that he was able to be a part of was able to, you know what I mean, make. He's still trying to get that sauce, that recipe. Oh, that's the gold mine right there.
It is, and
it's like for him to say that, like it for me, it was the most humbling shit ever too, because I was like, damn, like you said, a god like how goat himself felt that way. And then you got somebody on the other hand like Wayne that's been, you know what I mean, that doesn't stop, nonstop, still hanging with these younger rappers to this day.
I feel like, see, but that goes, I hate to say it, but that kind of goes into the whole, you know, the whole notion you're only as old as you think you are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you think you are and shit like that for real. Because when you look at it for real, you look at how Wayne moved for real. Like you said, like Wayne is still like out here like he's Wayne from 10 years ago. You feel me? Like when he just got home from Rikers Island and shit. Like that nigga, like you said, ain't miss a step, ain't miss a beat. And then you look at somebody like the rest of our older acts and shit. Like Jim Jones is still up to date when it comes to shit. Still moving out here for real.
Facts. Who else can you say?
So, Diddy.
Diddy ain't put on
music. As long as Diddy been out for real.
I think he resolved Bad Boy, right? There's no more Bad Boy now, is it?
Is it no more Bad Boy?
I think he got rid of it.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's like, it's not a whole lot of acts of that era that's still drumming like this nigga.
Mm-hmm. Say that shit crazy because, like, you throw on some, like, Andre, no matter what it is, like, I hate how niggas even try to like diss this nigga to say like he has nothing in a solo discography. Like, if you niggas ain't listened to like Prototype, The Love Below, all that shit, like come on, yo, like that man is a fucking god. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, yo.
There you have it. You niggas got some homework to do. Tone, what you want to leave the people with, my guy?
I'm gonna leave. You know what? I'm gonna leave these little niggas with some motherfucking homework. I like how you brought that in. You niggas need to know who the fuck Lauryn Hill is. You niggas need to know who the fuck, who else? Big Owl is. Hell yeah, nigga. You want to talk about like actual New York, nigga? Like, you want to hear like some good New York shit? That's your homework, my nigga. Research Goody Mob, the Dungeon Family. If you want to hear some good Southern shit, some UGK, my nigga, some motherfucking Big L, all that good shit. You feel me? Wu Tang forever. Wu Tang is for the children, niggas. And that's Tone Bone with a closing statement.
You have it. You got your homework to do. You want to get privy to what we do. You can hop in the Discord. Let us know. It's right in the bio below, the description below. Wherever you do consume this, it may be different, but that's where you can find us at. You can jump in the Discord, get to know us. It is there. We are there. Don't be there. Don't be square. There you go. That's gonna do it for this one. We appreciate you for tapping in. Till next time.
Wu Tang.